sometimes in life, I start shows like this. I picked a movie and Stacey rejected it.
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy King Germ, one half of Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Each and every Friday, Queen Germ and myself drop an episode to show the people how Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Now, we're not like most married couples. Most of the time we disagree, but that's the beauty of the show. So, when you get through listening to Sparrows on the Review, come give us a listen. Each and every Friday on any DSP, go look for Pod and Saved Our Marriage.
I was tired. And I didn't know what you were putting on.
Well, I picked this movie because I seen John Wick in it. And I seen John Wick with angels, and I was like, did John Wick die? And they made a spinoff called Good Fortune? Oh, how wrong I was. Oh, how wrong I was.
So whenever you said John Wick's going to be an angel, I thought it was going to be more on the lines of what's some of that other stuff he used to be? Didn't he used to do like a dark angel and used to fight?
Yeah, he was in this one movie, what was that shit called? It was a DC movie too. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's a DC movie. It'll come back to me later.
Right.
But yeah, he did some wild shit. But honestly, when you start this movie, and I'm going to say this not as a disclaimer, but just for anybody.
The Matrix.
The Matrix, okay, yes. He was in something else. It was like Johnny Mnemonic or something else, but whatever it was. When you start this movie off, if you don't pay attention to the first 5 minutes, you will turn this movie off and never watch it again.
Right.
Because the premise of this movie starts there. One thing I want to say about this movie before we get anywhere, but I like the casting in this movie. I just wanted some more Sandra Oh.
Right.
Like, does she cost that much that they couldn't afford to have her in more of the movie? Because I know they didn't write that movie just for a small spot.
Right.
I swear she only spoke 30 words the whole movie. Oof. I'm going to say something bad.
I know we're sitting here talking about angels, and that stuff's going to be trying to come out your mouth.
Right. So there's a funny comedian in this movie, and I do not know his name. Starts with an A. And he's like the stand-up guy.
This guy?
Yeah, that dude right there.
Okay, so this dude...
I thought he was Harold Kumar, but he's not.
Wrote it, written by, directed by, produced by
Ozzy Azara.
Aziz,
yeah.
and sorry, something similar to that. You can find the proper pronouncement on Wikipedia.
Now,
and he was also in it.
Yeah. Kind of a little conceited, ain't he?
No, and that's fine though.
Right. I wanted to tell you though, I do like your movies though. You had Akilah being here. You all know her as Keke Palmer. Shout out to her for having 2 comedies this year that kind of maybe that one. Did that comedy come out last year or something?
No, it was this year.
Yeah, because it was funny.
Yeah.
So shout out to Keke Palmer. You still gonna always be Akilah to be to me. Sandra Oh of Grey's Anatomy fame and other movies. Let me not disrespect. But this movie, the first 5 minutes of it, if you don't pay attention to Keanu Reeves' character, you miss out on the softer point of him and how a few things that he does different in this movie or why the movie plays out the way it does. And the first thing that this movie teaches you about Keanu Reeves' character is he just wants more in life, but he wants more as an angel.
He wants to be able to do more. He doesn't want more.
Right. And he doesn't realize that wanting more means more responsibility.
No, I don't know necessarily that it was more responsibility. He went in kind of blind and didn't fully understand the effect that he would have on somebody.
Okay, I can run with that. Because, yeah. And then, as this movie's playing out, what was the guy's name? Azari meets Seth Rogen's really rich character.
Oh, wait. Gabriel is the angel.
Okay, that's
Gabriel
Keanu Reeves.
is Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Gabriel's Keanu Reeves. I finally get it right, Gabriel. And Gabriel is the texting and driving angel. Like, Like, didn't somebody say like that was like the low grade?
It did. It is.
Seth Rogen made
It
a
is
joke
a
about it.
low-ranking guardian angel whose job is to save people from crashing while texting and driving.
So really, it is the most important job.
No, but he wants to save lost souls.
Oh.
That's what he wants to do. And in order to save a lost soul, you have to find one. And that is the point that they are trying to make to him. You can't just go find a lost soul. It has to find you.
Ah. And that's where the chain of reaction and all the events happen.
Yes, because he found a lost soul. And it didn't find him.
Yeah. And then Aziz is a gig worker. Homie works every job for no reason.
Arge.
Or my bad. But he's a gig worker, and I kind of like that because in some instances when we do things for extra money, I do gig work, you do gig work. We're not talking like in the sense of like we don't do Uber or nothing like that, but you know, doing any type of thing that we do extra is sort of like gig work. I guess it is kind of like that, but either way, I kind of related to the character because sometimes we get in hustle mode and we go out here and hustle.
Right, because I mean it's hard to survive if you don't already have it.
Right. And that's the thing that tells you in this movie about somebody that does have it, how they probably don't know what it's like to be a part of the hustle mentality.
Right.
And those were the relatable real tones in this movie that kind of like, I was like, maybe my movie senses in the wintertime get better. Because I feel like in the summer I'm really bland. I know I'm going off topic for a second, but this movie I was like, And did we watch this in one go round or did we have to restart it?
I think we had to restart it, but I think we just went from outside to inside.
Right, that's what it was. Yeah, 'cause it was outside and it was cold.
Aside from the one time you started it without me.
Right.
And I didn't pay attention.
Right. Sometimes that's the best way for the movies to go. Because you seen it and you was like, nah, I ain't interested. And then one thing...
Well, because he didn't speak. And I will say, it was odd.
That's what I said.
Like, his character was very odd. And I'm just like, oh, gosh. I don't know if I like this.
And then, how long did it take you to get into it? Like, to put your phone down for a second to watch it?
I never did put my phone down entirely. I set it down for a little bit, then I'd pick it back up when it got to some stale parts. And I will say there were some stale parts, but it was stale parts to me. But like, I have a very short attention span, so...
But maybe we can be in agreement on this. The comedy was like hit and miss. Like, when there were good comedic jabs, and then it was a long period without some comedy. Like,
I mean, I think that was the whole point of it, though.
Because it was some stuff that was slick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I can't go back that far in my memory because we watched a lot of movies, and we still got shit to keep watching, like hymns. Why do I make him sound like a pair of underwear? But anyway.
Anyways, so basically to sum it up, so Gabriel tries to help Arge get on the right path or whatever. Things go freaking crazy. Lives are switched. Gabriel loses the wings. And you will have to watch the movie and let us know if he ever gets them back.
Okay, and I like that. Now, where would this movie stand with you? Is this something that you would watch again?
Probably, because I would want to see what I missed. And it's like one of those movies that can probably play in the background. And you're going to get a chuckle here and there, especially since you've seen it and you know where that chuckle's at.
Okay. This is a movie, and I'm doing something different in life that I'm going to suggest to people.
Yeah.
Because I want to get more opinions around it. This is something that if we sat down, like with Loretta or somebody, I would watch it with them because they would get the comedy and the sharp adult jokes that are in here would be the type of audience we want to have. I'm not going to watch this with a child. If a teenager comes in the room, I'm not watching this with them. I'm like, yo, bro, yo, child, get up out of here. Because they're not going to understand it, and they're going to just think it's boring, in my opinion. I don't see, like, Luke couldn't watch it with us. Andrew would only watch it with us if he had a girlfriend with him. He probably wouldn't even watch it. But
No.
I will say that, like, this is something that if your mom was with us, she would watch it with us. Your dad wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
It ain't his cup of tea.
Right. So it's hard because this is one of those ones that was a box office flop.
Ooh, give me the numbers.
Budget 30.
Damn.
Box office 25.
It had to go against something tough.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you.
Possibly. So let's go to reception.
And shout out to Wikipedia. Please support them.
Yes. It opened at number 3. Its first of 3 consecutive weeks
Okay.
in the top 10 at the domestic box office,
Uh-huh.
which is kind of crazy.
Did it run up against something?
It doesn't tell me
Okay.
there. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 77%.
Wow, that's higher than
Was it?
yeah, it was higher than planes, trains, and automobiles.
Metacritics gave it a 62 out of 100.
Damn, they're saying this is barely above average, but keep going.
Right. And where's my letter here?
No Cine score?
No.
Damn. So I do want to do one more plug, and this is not shameless.
Uh-huh.
Letterbox had shown me that this was a release coming out on streaming
Okay.
or video on demand. So I picked it up because I seen all these people I knew on the front of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I can run with this. And I said, some of these people were from NBC comedies, and I got to find out where Aziz from. I know him from another movie in a comedic stand-up thing because I've listened to his comedy, and he's not bad. So for me, it was kind of like, I hate to say this, but I look what's trending for the week
Yeah.
and see if it's going to play into our lives or if it's something that I can try to squeeze in if we have 2 hours, because that's all we're going to give to a movie. If your movie's 3 hours, I want to be wickeded.
It's got to be a good one.
Yeah, I want to be wickeded and not watch it. But overall, not a bad movie. I can't say it would be in my future movies after this year because I might forget it. Just to be honest. But other than that, pretty good movie. I would say go check it out over your Christmas break if you got time.
Okay. And we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. If you have any suggestions of what we should watch next, let us know down in the comments. And if you have time, don't forget to go on over to Facebook and YouTube and give us a follow at Sparrows Under Review.
I'm JR.
And I'm Stacey.